So the scene manager's next. I'll probably say at the start of every one of these. It's a big old guy with a bunch of register hooks to go through to the current scene. To this guy first. Go through, it's a big old thingamabob. Cutting through all these registers, there's support methods here for getting the camera, which makes it so the user just doesn't have to do that every time they want the camera. I have the same thing for the 2D camera. We got the documentation here for setting the start scene and getting the current scene, changing the scene. Setting current scene is an internal method, as you can see in the docs. It is not. It is in the internals group, not in the scene management group. So, at least in the documentation-wise, the user won't think that they'll have to use it. But yeah, initializing. A lot of these are actually owned by the current scene, so I don't have them in the documentation for the user because they'll use the scene versions of those. Then just thing here for shutting down the camera. So what else we need here? So I'll need to show you the CPP to show you that it's a lot of these things are just passing through to the current scene. There is in the update for changing the scene we have to have this other registration broker to do scene change commands, and so that'll be outside. It's this. It's that thing. Well, I'll show you in a moment after I get through all this. It'll be easier to show you. Cool. So there's the changing scene mechanism is done at this level. So either the scene updates, does an update command, which is just a wrapper for updating it, or the other command is a scene change command, which I think is in here, and it does all of this stuff, that's where the set current scene comes in, and it initializes the current scene and does everything in the right order, and just does some housekeeping so that all the state is crystal clear to the inner engine. The delete is called, once again, in the flims unload. And let's see. So the individual scene. Once again, I'll go through the header. This has a lot of friends. That's kind of just how it ended up, because I didn't want to expose a lot of the internals to the outside world for registration. Yep. Oh, and then the collisions here are inside of the scene. These just get set in the scene's initialized. I have that in the docs as well. Yes. I'm just kind of told here to the user that they should call this themselves for their inherited scenes. The draw. So that, I believe, the visualizer here does all the visualization commands before the draw manager does its stuff. And since I don't have sprite layers in, I haven't had to mess with using this draw layer for the draw 2D. I've just done that inside the drawable manager, where I just go through the regular draw first and then I go through the draw 2D list. But since it sounds like that's going to be required next quarter, I'll cross that bridge when it comes. So registration, the current scene. Oh yeah, I'll show you the current scene does get destroyed by the scene manager in the terminate. I was lucky that I just happened upon it. So that's where that gets called. And then the last thing I think I need to show is the, well, you can see there's a lot of pass-through for the registration. It just goes to the current scene and does that via the commands. Then the documentation, and there's a lot. Yeah, so we have our scene documentation here. Actually, I'm going to get that in the next video because I did not update it.